Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Blessing on the microphone. How are you guys doing? Because I'm doing alright. I am doing alright. Welcome back yet again to my channel. Please, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to join the family and also turn your post notification bell so you can be notified each time I post a new video. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. I love you all. So today guys, we're going to be talking about how to protect your pregnancy. If you're a first-time mother or you're just not a first-time mother, but then you're pregnant, we want to talk and discuss how you can protect your pregnancy, things you need to know, things you don't need to know, things you need to do, and those that you don't need to do just to be safe in your pregnancy. If you're interested, let's keep on going. So in case you're wondering why she always talking about pregnancy, well, I'm pregnant, you guys. Let me show you guys my bum, because why not? So this is my bum, you guys. We are getting big and we are getting there. So that is why I'm always on the pregnancy stuff, because this is an opportunity for me to talk about it. If not now, when? Like when? So let's dive right into the video. So first thing you want to do once you get that positive test result at home is to go to the hospital and get your blood work done. Be sure that you are really pregnant, and it is left for your doctors or your OBGs to tell you whether to go for scan to confirm or not to go for scan. And then you also need to start taking your folic acid immediately you get that positive test result. As a matter of fact, you need to start taking your folic acid if you know, or if you are trying to have a baby before even getting pregnant. You need to start taking it. It is recommended to start taking it at least 3 months before pregnancy, or even more than that before pregnancy. Take your folic acid, not folic acid, take your folic acid, and before you get the pregnancy test, make sure that you have consumed lots of folic acid. This is for a reason, not just for taking purposes. This is for a reason, and I'm going to share that with you later on in this video. Sometimes when I go for antenatal and I meet like some of other pregnant women, I see some of them saying, oh, I started antenatal at 7 months, oh, I started antenatal at 6 months, I started at 5 months. I don't know what is to gain in that. Like, to think that you're supposed to even be gaining enough money from this antenatal visit, and then you're starting it late. Me myself, I will start around three months so that I'm getting my free money. But then I don't understand why people don't take the antenatal visit seriously. You need to take it seriously, especially if you're a first-time mother. Don't do because mommy yabo is doing, don't do because your neighbor is doing, and you want to go together with her and you're waiting for her appointment to reach so you can go. That is not advisable for any first-time mother. Immediately you get a positive result, head over to the hospital and get your antenatal time. Your doctor will tell you when to start your antenatal. Normally, the best time to start antenatal is at least from 4 to 5 months. But most people don't do that. They take laws into their hands. People that I find doing that are mostly not first-time mothers. So if you're a first-time mother watching this, make sure to start your antenatal early. That antenatal is very important for you. You might feel like you're going there to waste time. When we go for antenatal, I don't know about other hospitals, but when I go for antenatal in a hospital, we get to hear talks from the nurses, teaching us about things that we need to know and things we don't need to know, how you can take care of yourself, how you can take care of your boobies in preparation for your baby, the injections that you need to take, the injections that the baby needs to take once the baby is born. And all of that, you need all those information if you're a first-time mother. Antenatal visit is not something you can just joke with and you can just take it as a regular something and pack it to one side. I have a job, I have a this, I have a that. Get an antenatal date. Go for your antenatal visit. Check on your baby, check on the baby's heartbeat, know if the baby is growing well, take your folics. Okay, mothers. Now, the second thing I'm going to talk about is also taking your drugs. When you go for your antenatal visit, once you've booked an appointment with your doctor, you get your antenatal date and you go for your antenatal visit, they tend to give you drugs that you're supposed to take for the rest of your pregnancy. I think that's like folic. Folic is there is ferrous, and there is calcium. I don't know if there's any other one, but most women like to take pregnancy care or pregnant care. I don't know what they call it. But then make sure that if these drugs are given to you, endeavor to take them properly. Endeavor to take them daily. They are daily drugs. They call it routine drugs. Endeavor to take your routine drugs daily. Make sure you take all of the doses. Don't be like, oh, I'm not sure, I cannot take it. They are important for you and your child. They are going to help your child develop properly. They're going to make your bones and your baby's bones strong so that you can feel the baby moving and kicking. All those things are the attributes of taking those drugs. They're going to make your blood, flow more, because the more you are getting the blood, the more your baby is collecting. Your baby is feeding from you, basically. So you need those drugs. Once they have been given to you, try as much as possible to take them, even if you have to put it inside a bottle to swallow it, because I know most people don't like taking drugs. Me myself, I don't like taking drugs because I prefer getting injections than to taking drugs. But I know how important these things are, and if you don't want to have a baby with wahala, just go ahead and take those drugs. Anything you can do to make sure that those drugs stays inside your stomach and dissolves and do its work. Do it. Take it with swallow, take it with juice, take it with whatever. Just make sure that you are taking it. Okay, the importance of these drugs is also to help prevent birth defects. That is one of the most important importance of taking your folic acid. Your folic acid reduces the risk of having a child with disability, having a child with a hump in the back, having a child with a hole in the heart, having a child with just disability, any type of disabilities at all. That is the purpose of taking your folic acid. If you are giving these drugs, kindly not joke with it. Make sure you take them when you are supposed to take them. Don't joke with them. And to think that folic acid is not even bitter at all, it's just something you can throw in your mouth and let it dissolve, and that's it. Okay, so when you are giving these drugs, try not to joke with it. It's not a matter of joke. Okay, else you want to be a mother to a special needs child, you want to be a mother to a child that cannot move, that cannot walk, then at the end of the day, God protects, you understand, but then you have to do your part so that God can do his part. If you are giving the drugs, make sure you take them. That is what folic acid does. It prevents your baby from having a defect. It prevents your baby from not being normal from every other case. So if you want to have a healthy baby, if you want your baby to be able to cope with the society, make sure you do everything you can for that child. Number 3 is avoid strenuous exercises. If you're a first-time mother, if you're pregnant in general, avoid strenuous exercises. You're going to keep fit. Oh, I'm too fat. Oh, I'm too this. Oh, I'm too that. I want to keep fit. Please. You're pregnant, you're going to be carrying this baby for 9 good months in your. Do you think it's easy to carry a baby in your stomach? Like carry a whole human being that have hands and legs, that have hair, that have like full body parts as you are in your stomach. It is not easy. Give yourself a break. Avoid those exercises. When you give birth, you can go ahead and exercise and kill yourself if you want to. But once you are pregnant, please reduce the exercises. They are advisable exercises. They are recommended exercises for pregnant women. Please don't do past yourself. No, go do past yourself. Do what is okay, do what is normal, do what is healthy for you and your child. Take a walk. Walking is a form of exercises and it is safe for you and your baby. You don't even have to take a longer walk. Just take a normal walk. Take a walk. That will be okay. Go for swimming. Swimming is a part of exercise, right? Go for swimming, but not going to the gym and start hustling as if you get paid for that. No, it's not advisable to do that, especially if you are a first-time mother. It's your first pregnancy. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what the next 1 month is going to bring for you. You don't know maybe your past histories, your family histories. If they have had histories of miscarriages, you don't know that. So you engaging in such things because your friends or other people are doing, or because you feel like okay, you're out of shape, you need to start exercising. You are just endangering the life of your child, and that of yourself. So please cut down the exercises. Go for doctor's recommendation if you must exercise, and make sure that you have no health problems while doing all those things, so that you and your baby can be safe during your pregnancy. Number 4 is deworming. It is very, very okay and advisable to deworm yourself when necessary in your pregnancy. Go for doctor's advice. That's why I always talk about going for doctor's advice. The doctor's advice, you can never have enough of it. I have my doctor's number. I recommend you have one too. If you're a first-time mother or you're pregnant, I recommend you have your doctor's number. That doctor that listens to you whenever you call, he answers. That's my doctor. That's why I don't joke with that doctor at all. So have his number. Whenever you feel some kind of funny way, call him. He's going to answer. He's going to recommend what's best for you. Or quickly just rush into the hospital and rush out, get your solution and then come out. Deworm yourself, but then avoid over-the-counter drugs, over-the-counter medicine. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. I've had this incident when I'm still pregnant with this pregnancy earlier. I think that was about 3 months. to 4 months. So I was having this constant pain in my back and in my lower abdomen. This pregnancy, like I said in my previous video, that it has shown me shaky. Okay, I've had 3 babies, but this pregnancy is way different from all of them. But then I'm not complaining, it's a blessing. So I was having this pain in my lower abdomen, in my back. It's a continuous pain. It's not stopping, it's not giving me a break. So this pain lasted for like a day. So the next day I couldn't take it. I said, okay, let me go for a scan. I went for a scan for a scan nearby, not the hospital where I go for my antenatal. I went for a scan nearby. They were closed by the time I got there. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I had my doctor's number. I called my doctor. I explained to him. He asked me how long the pain has lasted. I told him. He said, okay, there's this drug. Oh my God, how can I forget the name of this drug? But the drug, it has like, there are 2 drugs that has like similar name. My baby is crying. He's always crying. He's always disturbing my video. There's these 2 drugs that has like similar names to them. I think it is oh my God, I've forgotten the name of this drug. So he told me to buy this drug and told me not to let them give me the other one because, you know, they are both drugs, but they have similar names, just little difference. And most times these pharmacy people or these chemists or over-the-counter shops, they don't know, they cannot tell, they just want to sell their market. So my husband went to buy that drug that night. He got back and I was looking at this drug. This drug doesn't look like what the doctor said I should buy. I got confused. What I did was I snapped the drug and I sent it to him. He said, no, this is the other one. And if I had taken that one without even consulting my doctor, it would have wasn't the situation. I would have maybe probably lost the pregnancy or whatever. But then, because I have my doctor's number, because I could contact him at that time of the night, because, you know, he's at my beck and call, I called him and he helped me. So when he told me that's not the drugs, there was nothing we could do. I had to stay with the pain. Then the next morning we went to the hospital and everything was sorted out. So if you can, endeavor to get your doctor's number whenever you feel some type of way. Call your doctor, explain to your doctor, let your doctor tell you what to buy or tell you to come to the hospital. Let your doctor say that do not prescribe drugs on yourself. Even when you are pregnant or not, it's never advisable to take drugs on yourself. Go to the hospital and get the recommended prescription of drugs and take them accordingly. These over-the-counter shops, they don't care. They do not care. They are just selling their goods. They are selling their markets. They are selling their commodities. They don't care at all. They're going to give you what they want to give you. They're going to give you what you requested for, knowing fully well that, okay, it may not be okay for you and the child, but they're still going to sell it to you anyway and collect their money. So this is the reason why you need to avoid over-the-counter or taking drugs by yourself. Now, there's these drugs that we normally used to call Sunday medicine. I don't know if every other person calls it that, but that's what we call it over here. We call it Sunday medicine. It is said to be an anti-malaria drug that helps prevent you from having malaria on your body when you are pregnant, in order for it not to affect your child. So normally during maybe some months in your pregnancy, you are going to be given those drugs to start taking. Endeavor to take them. They are very important. You know malaria can cause lots of damages than good. It doesn't do any good to your body. Actually, malaria is not good for you, especially when you are pregnant. Endeavor to take those drugs. And also you're going to be asked to take a TT shot I think it's on the shoulder. I can't remember. I think it's on the shoulder though. I've not taken mine in this pregnancy. Then when you're asked to take those drugs, try to take them. Even though you are not asked to take those drugs, ask. Because sometimes, work can be really stressful. Just ask, ask the nurses, make friends with the nurses there. That's why they are nurses, okay? They are meant to be your friend, they're meant to help you, they're meant to counsel you, they're meant to give you advices. Ask and you shall receive. So ask them, when am I going to get the TT drug? That's why going for antenatal is very important. Who is that person? And that's where they tell you, all the things that you need to do during your pregnancy days, during your pregnancy weeks or your pregnancy months. So when they are telling you those things, try to be jotting them down accordingly, so that when that time comes and you didn't get it, you start asking, because it is important and you are paying for it, okay? So endeavor to take your TT shots and also take your anti-malaria drugs, the Sunday medicine that I said. It is very important for you and your baby. Now, the 6th one is taking advices from everyone. Once you are pregnant, advice has to be everywhere. there will be plenty blecoco. Everybody wants to advise you. Everyone wants to tell you what they know about pregnancy. They want to gist you on what you don't know. They want to tell you what to do and what you should not do. They want to tell you how to walk, how to eat, what to eat, this and that. Please, if you're a first-time mother, do not accept those advices. If you're a first-time mother, select the advice you're going to take from people, not people that you ask for advice, not people that you allow to advise you. Sometimes when they come to you, I'll be like, okay, I know. You shut them out. It's okay. It's for your own good. Some mothers will come to you and they will tell you what they did with their babies or with their pregnancies back then in 19 Borogodo. Back then, the world is revolving, okay? A lot of things are changing. I was in this page in Facebook, I think it's Ask the Gynecologist, where they said, okay, if you're a mother, you just give birth, it is okay for you to start taking cold water, like chilled water. But here in Nigeria, we know that once you give birth, you take hot water. You bathe with hot water. You press hot water in your stomach very well so that it will go inside, But then this page is saying you should take cold water because it is medically okay to take cold chilled water even immediately after delivery. You see, things are revolving. They also said that, okay, mothers should stop pressing newborns with hot water or trying to reshape, breast their head and all of that. My mother can never say that. That's for sure. Because if my mom sees that, she's going to definitely pray for them. She's going to definitely pray for them because they did the same thing with her. She did the same with her children. They did the same with her mother. Her mother's mother did the same. Why would you just come now and tell her not to press her grandchild's body or head with water, with hot water? They tend to say that it is, endangering the life of the child, the life of the newborn, and also making the newborn suffer. I don't know how they put the English, but something like that. But then you can see that this is 21st century. A lot of things have changed. Those women then, they don't understand what has changed now. It is left for us to implement the ones I want to implement. My mother did it to me. I did not die. I'm pressing my child hot water. I've been giving birth and I've been taking hot water. Nothing happened to me. It actually helped flush all the blood in my body. But now you hear them say, don't take hot water. It's okay to take cold water, chilled water. Which one will go do? So you need to call down the advices you receive from people. Ask your doctor if you have to. Ask your mother if you have to. If you have a very understanding mother that can explain to you, ask. Also avoid the goggle. The goggle is not for you if you are pregnant. The goggle is not for you. The goggle will tell your baby has horn. The goggle will tell your baby has 3 ears. Avoid the goggle. Do not ask anything. Goggle will make you skip, like you make your heart skip. Do not ask goggle anything. They don't know nothing. They're going to complicate issues and make it even worse. Before you could get to the hospital, your heart is already pumping. Like begin, because of what the goggle told you, which is definitely not true. And the last one on my list is prayers. Prayer is the master key. Pregnant or not, you need to pray. As a first-time mother, you need to pray. Pray, pray, pray. Pray without ceasing, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night. See, you guys, one thing people don't understand. See, with me, this pregnancy thing is like a whole new level for me. I normally sit down and I start calculating. Why do people die in the labor room? Why do people go to the labor room and come out childless? Why do people go to the labor room and they have like septic shock and then they are paralyzed and they are disabled? Normal complete woman being. A lot of things can go wrong during this pregnancy stage. A whole lot of things can go wrong. The doctor doesn't do everything for you. You need to help yourself. Pray like your pregnancy is depending on it, which is actually, it is depending on it, okay? You need to pray. The devices of the wicked are out there. Now we are in ember month, and if you're pregnant, you know that blood-sucking demons are outside there. You need to pray. Pray for your environment. Pray for your estate. Pray for your household. For everything. Just pray. Make prayer your passion during pregnancy, even after pregnancy, but mostly during pregnancy, because it's a 50-50 kind of situation. It's either you go in and come out, or you go in and remain. Once you come out, you're going to the mortuary, God forbid. But then you need to start praying. You need to start praying. You need to start praying. Once I get the positive result test, I start praying for this pregnancy. I pray that God Whatever they give me to take in this pregnancy, which is a drug that will be helpful for this child, I will take it. But it is left for God to perfect that drug to work in places that it's supposed to work. Do you understand? You need to pray so that no matter how the enemy tries to tamper with your pregnancy, no matter what your hormone in your body does to tamper with your pregnancy, no matter what anything that tries to go wrong in your body to tamper with the baby you are carrying, pray that it doesn't work. Pray that it doesn't manifest. Pray that your baby will be born healthy. Even if you've not gotten the chance to take care of a special needs child, you don't know what God is doing for you. Ask the mothers, ask caregivers, ask people that are taking care of special needs children, children with Down syndrome, autistic children. Ask around, get the information you need, and then choose whether to pray or not. I didn't say those people didn't pray. I didn't say those people didn't take their drugs, but your grace can be different from theirs. Everybody's grace is not the same. You can be praying from the first week you get the pregnancy test results. You can be praying for that first week to the 9th month. And God can just decide to take away that thing that's going to be a pain in your ass. Most mad women, you see them get pregnant, they deliver a healthy baby. A very perfectly healthy baby. They didn't take no drugs, they didn't take no fruits, they didn't take no whatever, no hospital check, but the baby is okay. It's all the hands of God. Okay, so while you do your part, also pray so that God can do his own part. This will be the end of this video, you guys. I feel like I've said what I needed to say. I feel like I've dropped the message. If you've learned a thing or two in this video, please kindly let me know in the comment section. If you're a first time mom, if you enjoy videos like this, also let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.